B section, part 1. We have some different rhythms of the same kind of idea that we had in the intro and A section. So the first 4 measures go as follows. A, P, M, M, P, A, P, P, M, I, P, M, I, P, A, P, M, A, P, M, I, M, I, P. So those last 2 measures are the same thing that we played in the intro and the A section, but the first little bit is different. And it has a really interesting right hand fingering in the second measure, measure 22. So we have A, P, M, M, P, A, P, P, M, I, P, M, I, P. So I had thought originally about doing P, M, I, P, M, A, I, and then switching back in that next measure. But I do kind of like going P, M, I, P, M, I, P. So just using P 3 times in that measure. I think that helps set us up a little bit better. Kind of sticks with what we had been doing anyway. So next we have in measures 25 through 28. This is the remainder of our B section. We have the same thing as the beginning. A, P, M, M, P, A, P, M, I, P, M, I. So that's a really interesting rhythm. 1, 2, and 3, and. Then A, P, M, P, A, P. And then this is kind of that same thing that we had in measure, really the whole intro and A section as well. We've done that before, but here's what I'm going to suggest, and this is a really interesting thing. If you can find a way that works better to do this for you, go for it. But next we're going to have in the C section, we're going to have kind of our own little melody in 7th position that's going to require us hopping out of this bar shape up here. So here's what I have written down. This is open to suggestions a little bit. If you can come up with something that is really effective, let me know. I'd love to hear it. What I have suggested is to switch to 2 and 1 on the B and G strings respectively with that open E. So you can go 2, 1, 2, 1, open. I think that this makes for a little bit easier of a shift into C. So let me play those last 2 measures of B again. So we have A, P, M, P, A, P, shift, 2, 1, 2, 1, open. And then you can use that open E as a campanella, that's what they call it, to change positions. So let me do that a little bit slower. This is 27, 28, 2, ready, and A, P, M, P, A, P, shift, 2, 1, 2, 1, open, shift. So we're going into 7th position there. I think the music has written in to go to like 10th or something like that. But I like it in 7th. I think it sounds nicer there. It fits nicer under the fingers. There's always going to be some awkward stuff no matter what with this piece. But that was the most straightforward that I could get it. Again, if you'd prefer to have like a bar or something in measure 28 there, and just lift up in time to hit that open A, or not open A, open E with the A finger, and then switch to 7th, that's also fine. But the important part is that we have to think in advance there, and usually that bar is going to make things a little difficult. So even if you did bar, you'd have to pick up. So that's my suggestions. That is your B section. If you need to rewatch any of that and kind of, just go through it a little slower. Ooh, the camera's fading. That's fun. Go for it.